Hello, if you are about to make an important phone call regarding your finances and your career, this is for you. So, this phone call, at the moment, you're very negative about it, pessimistic. So, this card here, the Four of Pentacles, it talks about how you need to let go of this mindset, let go of this narrative, because once you do that, it opens up these possibilities for you that are literally right on your head and right under your feet. Like they are so close to you, these possibilities of financial abundance. But for this to go well, you need to be a bit more optimistic about it, which I know is a bit difficult. That being said, the Page of Swords still warns not to then go the other way where you're naive and immature or anything. Like, just go in with a level head, okay? The Five of Swords in reverse is a positive card because normally it talks about conflict and tension and judgment and those sorts of things, but it's reversed. So it's talking about this time coming to an end. I think it's going to be a really sad, confusing one because with Judgment in reverse and King of Cups in reverse, it talks very much of this heavy feeling of not forgiving yourself, not forgiving others, not feeling like you're worthy at this point. Like, you strike a nice balance here. You are optimistic and you go ahead with that conversation. And the page is actually also a person who can help you cut through the financial instability and trigger a life event, a good, powerful one, because ultimately you end up as Queen of Swords, someone who is confident and assertive, who knows their worth. But right now, because of all that you've gone through and all of the, swords are mental energy, a lot of it is mental energy which becomes action. Their doubts, their stress. You've had months of feeling this way. So when it does go well, it's hard to celebrate. You're still in this mindset of, really? That actually went well? And you're kind of waiting for the penny to drop of like, okay, well, they're going to call back in a minute and say they changed their mind, or I'm going to get an email that says something silly or whatever. I know it's hard. Like, but literally trust me, at the end of the day, Queen of Swords energy, Queen, powerful, regal, someone with a lot of stability and power and control, someone who knows their value, who has a lot of value, and you do have a lot of value. You are amazing and you are perfect just the way you are. You are so awesome. You are really the best thing ever, and you need to believe that. So this conversation is going to go well. You've got to believe it. So I know it's such a sad feeling of like, it's hard to believe it. It's really hard to believe it. I feel like you need more reassurance because both two cards confirming this feeling of like just waiting for something to come around the corner and ruin it, because that's what's been happening to you for the past several months. Something kind of comes in which brings you joy and you get uplifted a bit more and it keeps you going a little bit longer and you start to get a bit more hopeful and motivated and like, oh my gosh, this is it, I'm finally out of like this dark period in my life. And then something seemingly happens which takes away your joy again, which sinks you into this deep pit of despair again, because you're getting frustrated at that point, like, seriously, again? And it feels like it's only been 5 minutes, right? So you build in It's time to end this cycle now, and you can build in this, embody this queen energy that's quite like Cleopatra. You know, a queen energy. Think of like a vicious queen, like Queen Elizabeth I. You know, you have to be strong, you have to be ruthless to get what you want. And that means taking control of your reality and saying, no more. This isn't happening again. I am taking control of this situation and we're running with it. I'm taking control of my thought patterns, my behaviors, my beliefs, and we're not going to have this anymore. In fact, I'm going to get my good karma and I'm going to have an amazing time. I kind of want to pull you maybe just another quick card, see what we get. 2 more cards then. Oh my gosh, it's the Fool of Pentacles again. How interesting though. It came in reverse. It's this card. This is really important. So I placed it next to the Queen of Swords. So that indicates to me, that's confirmation that you do work through this and you do work out of this mindset of obsessing over this sort of lack or poverty mindset or negative mindset, or, you know, the good things never last, something bad always comes around the corner, all these sorts of things, right? You work through that idea, you let it go, and you find your financial stability, you find your joy. Because guess what? Ace of Cups, this is a perfect way to end this. Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe around joyful emotions. So you do it, you get through this, okay? So let go of the stress, let go of the worry, let go of the doubt. Believe in yourself. You've got this. Okay, even when you do have that phone call and at the end of it you're still confused, you're a bit unsure, trust in the process. Work through your emotions to get to the other side, because you will do it. You flip the script. I'm so proud of you. I believe in you. You've got this.